Hello, welcome to Back in By Day. This past week we've had ample rest. I want to say there's been almost 2 days of full rest and 1 day of active rest where we just kind of kept it pretty simple and just put in 3 sessions of 20-minute steady state cardio in zone 2. So feeling very well rested. Only wish I would have slept a little bit better, then we'd be really maximizing, but I don't know what's been going on. I have not been sleeping great for some time now, so we will figure that out. Dang it. Excited to announce that I have started taking creatine again. It has been a little while since I've taken creatine. I wanted to hold off until I was pushing myself enough here in the gym, sustainably, and able to really push the weights up over and over to have creatine come in and help boost me even farther. So that's my thought process behind that. So far, the weights have felt pretty light today, so I think we're just really set up well. I think we have tons of glycogen stores, and the whole point of creatine is to add more hydration to the muscles, which helps with the ATP process, which helps with output and, the amount of effort you can put into your lifts. So I'm only on day, I think, 4, but I'm doing a loading phase, so been hitting it pretty hard. I think 15 grams a day about. For anybody who doesn't know, the maintenance phase after you do this loading phase is just adding on extra to get it incorporated into the body much quicker. Maintenance phase is only 5, so right now I'm doing 15, so 3 times as much, and that's just to really saturate the body, make sure that the creatine is flowing through the body well, getting incorporated well, and just kind of loading you up a little bit quicker. If you don't do a loading phase, you'll be fine. It'll just take a little longer. So I'm going to do it probably today, maybe tomorrow, and then just hit the maintenance phase after that. So I might not be quite optimizing. I know some people go 20 grams for a week, but this is just what I'm doing. And yeah, so things are feeling light. I'm excited to see what we could do. I'm not saying the creatine is working quite yet. I've noticed a few small differences in physique already, which is great. I was reading up on it, and they say you could see slight differences starting from day 3 to day 7. So the fact that we're on day 4 makes perfect sense to start seeing some slight differences. And I'm not talking about 9-day differences by any means. This is very slight stuff. A little bit more separation here, a little more definition there, a little more fullness. But I don't expect the strength gains to come quite yet. I think those are around the corner. But enough yapping, let me get into this. Track on this is seeming a little shaky near the top here. It's kind of like the slightest little jets as opposed to being nice and clean swooping. We'll have to pay attention to that, but that already felt much better than normal. Full stack. We're gonna have to start adding on weight here soon. Alright, set 2. Let's get after it. Yeah, the end of that is jumpy, making it a lot more challenging because I have to stop it and go along with that weird pace. Maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. Tossed in a touch of jogging just to get us up a little bit in the heart rate. So just a quick little thing, back and forth a few times. That's it. All right, third and final set on this guy. Oh, that one was diabolical. All right, getting some rows in. Pretty good set. No, I don't think I'll go any heavier on the rows, only because I think I'd be sacrificing some of the contraction portion of it, and I really want to make sure that I'm fully contracting when I am rowing. So just want to make sure I'm hitting the back extra deep, really getting the deep contraction. We're doing close grip today, so we're hitting the outer head. Just something typically you'll see me normally just kind of do normal curls. So just adding a little variety, hitting a different part of the muscle. And yeah, so let's get after it. Set 2. Purposefully went a little heavier than normal. Just wanted to see what we were capable of. I think I could have brought it down maybe 5 or 10 pounds, but honestly pretty happy with where it's at. Oh, definitely sweating today, my goodness. But keeping the heart rate high. We were at 120 right there. That's what we like to see. Definitely should have gone a little lighter. I guess it's okay. Plenty challenging. Oh boy, camera's falling over. That was absolutely one of the most insane I've ever felt my back. Oh, more of that. We're going wide grip, helps stretch us out, and kind of goes along with the fibers pretty well. Again, just something different. Got to train full rounded, you know. Can't keep a narrow focus. Move forward with just, I mean, there are core moves that'll help you, but hitting a little bit of everything, just it's going to help round you out one way or another. So that's my ideology, and that's the way that I like to train, just rounding myself out. This might be the next move that really speaks to me, because I'm feeling this a lot in the lats. All right, on to round 3 here, segundo. All right, we're gonna get in some hammer curls on this guy. That's all the way. Should be good. All right. Might switch and do some regular as well. Well, we could do close grip. It's just not the best. I really don't enjoy the layout of this. It's one, doesn't stretch far enough. Like my arm's fully extended right here, and it's down already. 2, the handles could definitely be closer together. Like they're probably like that, and I want them just ever so slightly closer. But that's fine. It's fine. Let's just get after it. Going heavy on this one as well. New PR. Added on 10 pounds. Felt pretty in control that whole time. Just again, I wish I could get a little farther in this. I think I'm gonna move the seat down a tiny bit. Okay. There we go. Much better. Okay. I thought I was good before. Definitely need to move that down. Alright. Happy with the strength gains as of late. We've been kind of continually, at least bumping it up just a tiny bit, hitting an extra rep, adding on that 10 pounds consistently. So good to see that. And that's the big point about consistency and pushing yourself each time you're here, you know. You see those gains. Very good. Very, very good. Loving every single one of these sets today. Top notch kind of day. If every lift could be like this, what a wonderful world we would live in. Alright, last set of this guy, and then I think we'll do regular for a drop set, just to really burn out the arms. And then I think we're going to hit a whole other set on back, because we never seem to exhaust it enough, so adding in a little more volume. Alright, we will be keeping with the wide grip, doing some wide grip lat pull down. Something about the wide grip is really, really activating my lats today. Pretty sure we're going to be pretty damn sore. Alright. I'm going to reduce by like 10 pounds. Just want to make sure that we're getting those full contractions every time. Same thing. Alright, that's it. Good call with reducing the weight. Feeling it a ton. Oh my gosh. Alright. I think this is it. Drop set. How many times are we gonna drop? I don't know. We're just gonna fill it out. Oh my god, my back is so tired. Lats just absolutely feel it right now. I'm so happy that wide grip really, really hit him. So might be doing more wide grip. No might. Will be doing more. Very happy with how much I'm feeling those. I have a hard time connecting fully with my back. I can do it, but that makes it so much easier. So I think that's the way to go. Alright, let's get our arms all the way pumped out. Finish strong. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. One more. All right. Oh, worth it, worth it. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna hit the bike. I want to say for at least 20 minutes, but I think we can push it to 30 or 45. So I'm happy to announce 1 hour, 26 minutes, 490 calories. Killer. Let's go push it to almost 700 after this. Lift and steady state cardio on the bike are complete. We are at 771 calories. We hit just over 30 minutes on the bike. Felt good, honestly, at the end. I think I could have kept going, but I don't know. Sometimes you just want to get out of here and go explore. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna go to a cafe, work a little bit, chill, enjoy the ambiance. It was busy in here, but it's completely empty now. Alright, let's get out there. Workout complete. We have some hard-boiled eggs. Let's get some whatchamacallit, protein, to get some protein in, and some saltine crackers. I just picked this up really quick. I was starving and I wanted something, but something fairly lean, because I'd rather actually eat in a little bit. Maybe these are supposed to add some a little bit of salt to this, because not so great alone. Wish I had some hot sauce or something. All right, so what do we get out of that workout? If you're really dedicated, you can keep a journal or something like that. Or if you have a good enough memory, just remember, what went on. I say that because I really enjoyed those wide grip lat pull downs and the wide grip seated rows. Both of those helped hit a lot. Feeling very good with that. Definitely going to be doing more of those. This goes back to what I was saying before. Whatever you end up feeling most is probably what you should just stick to some degree, Like, yes, I will be hitting normal lats. Yes, I will be hitting normal rows. Yes, I will be hitting bent over rows. But in the grand scheme of things, those are definitely going to be the lifts that I hit more often than not, because I felt them so much. So we now understand that those lifts hit extremely well. What the heck? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I saw a dude walking and he just kind of disappeared into thin air, but I see him again. But yeah, like, there are certain workouts that are just gonna hit better than others. Certain lifts that are gonna hit better than others. And those are what I like to focus on because I can feel them more than others. Does that mean that they're gonna be the only thing I do going forward? No. But you bet your booty I'm gonna be hitting wide grip a lot more frequently just because of how well it hits my lats and back in general. What else have we learned? A black coffee, beautiful for getting you pumped up before you head in. It's a good pre-workout. It's also, if we go back to what we said, I think it was in the yesterday, keeping our insulin low to signal the body to continue to use fat as the energy source rather than carbs. Black coffee does keep your insulin low, so added benefit, you get the energy without the insulin bump. So if you like coffee, I do. It might help to have some black coffee every now and again before your workout. And I am not by any means saying black coffee is delicious. It's a little rough sometimes. Depending on what brand you get, sometimes they make some really good stuff. I'm starting to enjoy it more again. I used to drink black all the time, but ended up going to adding a little bit of milk or something, and it doesn't matter. You have cycles. You go through different parts of your life, and you do different things in different parts of your life. But back to what I was saying, feeling damn good. Feeling strong. Feeling energized during the workout. Now I'm pretty depleted. I'm tired out, for sure. Maybe I'll just go home and take a nap real quick, and then we'll do something else after. It's all dark and gloomy anyway. All cloudy today. Kind of the vibe right now. We'll see. I'm not quite at the cafe yet, and it is on the way back home, so it's also kind of late for coffee. Decisions. But so I decided to take creatine again because I haven't taken creatine in probably like 5+ years because I got lazy and I just got into the monotony of corporate life. And so I got lazy. I didn't do anything for a while. So finally getting back into it and like not being so out of shape that simple lifts and things get me tired out like that, huffing and puffing, That's where I wanted to get to. I wanted to get to the point where I feel like I could really push myself from a cardiovascular standpoint into the strength and hypertrophy standpoint. So I feel like I'm pretty close to there. I don't feel like I'm exactly there, but I feel like I'm pretty close. And with leaning down and everything, it's just going to be cool to have my muscles be extra full of hydration, getting them a little fuller. So while I slim down, they might look even better. Hopefully, that is the hope. I think we can honestly look forward to that and be pretty certain of it as well. Why? Oh yeah, I didn't start it at first because I just felt like to some degree it'd be a waste. Because last time, I don't know if I'm a hyper responder or what, but last time I took it, it very quickly made a substantial difference in my strength, in my endurance, everything. It was actually crazy. I was like, yeah, right. It's gonna maybe do a little bit. No, I don't know if I'm a hyper responder like I'm saying or what, but my goodness, I remember like a week or two in, all of a sudden it hit really well, and I added on, I think 3 to 5 reps on essentially every single lift. So obviously strength and endurance went up a ton, which is honestly what it is for. The added hydration helps with the ATP process, and ATP is the energy, of the body, the driving force that keeps us going. So it helps not necessarily increase ATP, but like kind of helps with the whole process. I don't know if it's like I honestly don't know all the science behind it. I don't know if it's an efficiency standpoint because you're more hydrated, so it helps the overall biochemistry or what, but regardless, it helps. And because your ATP is doing better, that means that you're able to output more in general. So that's that. All right, we're stopping by the cafe. We will just very quickly pound our coffee and get it out of the way. We're going to be up later anyway, so yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right. I'm going to finish my egg and my other cracker. Then we're going to get in there, enjoy some coffee. Then we'll go home. Then we'll chow down majorly. And yeah, I'll probably catch you guys when I'm back at home for some food. That'll be exciting. Yeah, sounds good. See you then. I'm going to be completely honest. I took a nap, chilled out. I'm feeling very good again, but it's dinner time. Remember, the most important thing, you can eat whatever you want. You really can. It just needs to fit within your macros and your calories. You need to make sure you're in that calorie deficit. You need to make sure that you're hitting your protein. Calories in, calories out. That's what it is every single time.